Hey everybody, and welcome on back to Building with Whip. Man, I am super excited and inspired to get back in here today, and these guys here are causing a wee bit of a problem. I think it's this guy's fault. He looks suspicious here. Very, very suspicious. Anyways, the problem is most of our villagers have been wandering and staying over here throughout the entire nighttime. They do not come back into the village. A few of them are smart. The few of them that have jobs come back into our village and they use their beds and they do all that good stuff, and they come all the way back in here. The problem is that every single one of those villagers that doesn't have a job actually was bred up recently. If you guys remember last episode, we ended off with only 2 villagers left and we bred up a baby. Since then, they've been doing a bit more breeding and we've been getting a few more of them. There's plenty of workstations and plenty of beds over here where people could live and use all that stuff, but they choose not to. And that is really causing some problems for me because we keep losing villagers. They keep dying to zombies, or they keep dying to other things happening just because they don't go to their dang beds at night. Today, we are going to be solving that one. I've been doing a heck of a lot of log chopping here, so we have a bunch of oak wood on us. And I think today we are going to be starting the wall around our village to protect it. I want to do ooh, there's a zombie somewhere. I want to do a bit of a palisade wall, kind of like a wooden wall going around the place, similar to what we did for How to Defend an Oak Village. We'll be customizing that to make it a bit more unique in today's episode. Anyways, I just want to say a big ol' thank you so much to everybody who has been super hyped about this series. Since starting season 2 of Building with Whip, it's been absolutely insane the amount of support you all are showing me. So hopefully you all are enjoying today's episode and all these other episodes. And if you are, please do hit that like button down below. It means a heck of a lot to me and really shows me that you guys want me to be focusing on this one here instead of doing the other videos. I know we'll do all of them eventually, but you know, we got to start somewhere. That being said, what we're going to start with in today's episode is basically coming around and figuring out what we're going to be doing for our protective wall. What I want to do for this one is stack the entire thing up 2 blocks high going all the way around us, just so we can have some way of keeping our stupid villagers inside of the area so we don't have to worry about them. They can't jump over the top of this. We'll leave a few places for us to get in and out, but for now we're just going to completely contain them in this area and probably break that down. Outside of that, I do want to get a few more useful things inside of our world today. I feel like one thing that I have done very well of so far in 1.14 is using a lot of the new building blocks that we have, but one thing that I've done very poorly in 1.14 is we have not went out and explored at all. So I would love to get some berry bushes and I would love to get some bamboo because obviously we need that stuff in here and we don't have any of that to our name currently. So I think we're going to be doing a bit of an exploring spree. I have no idea where they are. We have that old jungle biome where we've been getting all of our leaves from. No idea if that updated or not in the files I deleted or the chunks I deleted, so we'll check that area out first. But I think now what we're going to do is I'm going to throw an eye in the sky, and so you guys can see the general idea that I'm going to follow through with for this one for where we're going to be building this wall around the entire place, because I have a fun idea here for the shape of it and all that good stuff. So I'll see you guys on the other side. Now for our wall design, I do want to keep this as close as we possibly can to the current village housing because we want to make sure the wall is small enough so that villagers or that the pillager raids actually spawn on the outside when they spawn right on the border of your villages. So we need to keep this wall very close knit and very tight here towards the center. I think it revolves around that bell, so we might have to move it to be a bit more centralized. But anyways, I had a question for you all. I know a lot of questions in today's episode. I heard you all very loud and clear last time when you said the music was getting kind of old and that I need to mix it up. So as we are here using a lot of different songs and things like that, do you guys like that one, or should we maybe move over to using the Minecraft soundtrack? Let me know your thoughts on that one. Totally good either way on my end. We've got a bit more of a secure village now with this really dumb looking wall going around the entire thing. I decided at the entrances just for now to throw some slabs across there, so it's kind of blocked off from our older villagers. If the kids want to wander out and get stuck out on the outside when they grow up, then yeah, they have the freedom to choose if they want to stay in the village or not. However, for these guys who are sticking way out here right now, I do need to figure out a way to get them back inside because I do not want to be losing villagers unless we absolutely have to for now. So we got that guy. We got these two right here, which this might be as simple as... Can we take you and just, we're just going to push you in there. Cool. Nope. Stop it. I know you guys really like this area. Thank you. You're safe now. You're welcome. All right. With that, though, I think it's time that we do a bit of adventuring. Ooh, maybe this guy can come close enough for us to get him inside here as well. Ooh, come on. Yes. Yes, perfectly. That went way better than I had expected it to. We used quite a bit of our logs there. We only have 4 stacks left, so we can't quite finish off this entire thing. I think that does give us room to be able to at least do something with it. I do want to get like this gatehouse here and this pathway down into this valley area finished up today. I think that could be really fun. I've got a lot of great ideas for that one. Let's see if we can't get this guy, our Mr. Farmer Joe here, to get inside as well. But anyways, I think it's time to do some adventuring. I do want to go find a taiga area so we can get some of those good berry bushes and potentially a fox and all that good stuff. So let me get some things together, get this guy inside, and we'll get off to that. Now, since we're using a lot of oak wood, I figured before we got out of here, it's probably a good idea to plant quite a few of the saplings down. What I typically do for this, we don't need any of those big crazy tree farms as much as I'm thinking about creating like one of those automatic redstone oak tree and birch tree farms if possible here soon, because we use a lot of these things. I honestly just find it so easy if you just come down here, do like a strip of that, come over like 4 blocks, and then do it going back the other way, and you get all this wood, you get all of these saplings, you don't really have to worry about anything. So if you're looking to get quite a bit of this stuff, honestly just do this. You don't need to have that crazy big automated tree farm, but those would be nice. I'm not saying don't do those, I'm just saying this can work well if you prefer to build and not do all the redstone mumbo jumbo. Okay, we got our ender chest and we got our bed, and we're good to go. I was thinking we could head directly west and a little bit south, like kind of southwest area, and we might be able to hit a taiga forest over here. I haven't really been this way ever before, but I believe we have a taiga forest over here. We got more dark oak and more pond stuff, and chunk loading is better in this new update, but it's not perfect. Well, I'd say this is one step better than the swamp in the direction we need to go. It's actually a super sweet mountain range here. I really, really want to find a project. Ooh, look at that right there. Oh, perfect. I was going to say, I really want to find a project that we can do in sort of a mountain biome like this, where they're flatter and a little bit more raised up and not quite that insane mountain range that we're building. But I also feel like I should focus on that thing. If we were to jump after the village here, like jump back to one of our old projects, would you guys rather see more work on the port city or more work on the mountain range and get some more progress done there? I feel like I keep asking for like, hey, should we do this or this and stuff? And I promise it's because I'm just so inspired that I don't really know what to choose. So let me know what you guys are thinking there. I'm honestly okay with all of them. I'm really, really pumped for this village project right now. I'm really hoping also that this is some new chunks for a taiga, because there should be berry bushes in here as far as I understand. There we go. We got one. Nice. Look at that. Nice. Berries. So good. Now we can start a berry farm and actually get some of the stuff going. I've seen some people been doing some crazy farms recently using foxes to automate the production of berries. Speak of the devil. Got some foxes down here. I'll be honest, I have avoided watching every single video about 1.14 update stuff because I wanted to experience it firsthand. And then I got into 1.14 and I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna keep building. But look at that guy, he's so cute. He's so cute. I want to try and get a screenshot of his face. Can we get around him? Super sneaky, use the trees. He can't see us through the trees. There's a little baby over there. I'm sorry. It's a she. Let's see, can we get a cool zoom in on this one? Let's go FOV all the way down. Oh, look at that. Look at the little snoozles, the head moves and everything. Oh, so cute. So perfect. Picture moment. It snores. They snore. That's so cool. All right, let's see if we can get him some berries. It is worth it to give a fox some berries just so that we can get... No! I just wanted to give you a berry. They're so cute. I could be here all day. Well, all right, let's see if we can find some more berries. I do want to save these. I guess we only need one because we can bone meal them up and plant them all down, and they're pretty quick to grow. And that's enough of messing with foxes today. I'll have to come back later and do some more of that because we can't tame them, so we can't take them home to us. I don't really find the appeal of befriending them way out here unless we had like a minecart to transport them back. So let me find some more berries, and then I think we're going to go check out the jungle. You know, another idea we could have here is actually coming back to Papyrus and finishing up this area a bit more, because I do plan to have it like fill up this entire area surrounding the lake completely. I think that looks super freaking sweet with water like houses all the way surrounding the water, not just on like one side of it, but like a bunch of things in this area too, and then along that hill over there. But anyways, we're jumping into the nether right now. Hopefully this isn't too bad, and we're gonna go all the way through over to the jungle. And it does not sound like there's too many friendly things in here. I think the pigmen are still mad at me for some reason. I do have a pigman farm right up there, and I feel like they're kind of mad at me. I heard a lot of angry grumbles as we came in here. But if I remember correctly, which I haven't been this way in a very long time, is we just go directly down here, and eventually we will hit a wall which has our nether portal in it. So I'll see you guys at the end of this tunnel. And let us see what is on the other side of this one. I think I might have broken the game. My screen's been here for about 5 minutes, so this is super fun. Oh, that is a great sight. Straight away, popped out of the portal right here on top of a tree. Not the best. Instantly, we say bamboo. Oh man, that is great. I do have plans to stay here for a little bit because I do have a lot of iron ingots on me, and I want to get some more jungle leaves because we're running a little low on the stuff, and we happen to spawn right on top of a really tall tree. So that's a bit of a problem. But anyways, this guy right here is what we're here for. I want to finally get some bamboo rolling and get some scaffolding rolling as well, because I think that's stuff that we can really use to our advantage as we're going throughout these build projects and as we're doing all these different things. I think scaffolding and all that stuff and really bringing ourselves into the 1.14 blocks and all of those good things is really going to save our butt here. So I'm going to spend a little bit of time jumping through this area, seeing if I can't find a panda or two, and see how much bamboo and jungle leaves I can gather. All right, I'm just saying though, if Minecraft rivers and water streams generated like this normally, coming out here and working its way all the way down into a pond underneath these bushes, that would be so cool. Oh my gosh, that makes me so happy. That'd be super fun to terraform and like make a base out of this. Oh, so many ideas. Spooky, scary skeleton in there though. Oh god, he saw me. I've been wandering through the jungle for days upon days, and we've run out of apples. We're running low on bread, and all we have left is chicken. And we've finally found it. The long lost bamboo forest. Oh my gosh, guys, I am super excited to be in here. This thing is great. Whoa. That was cool. There we go. The last biome, right? That was it. Discover every biome. Oh, that's awesome. I'm very glad we went adventuring today. Oh, that makes me so happy. I was not even thinking that. Thought it was one completely different. Perfect. That is so cool. Oh man, I always forget about the advancements until they randomly pop up. And ooh, what is that? Is that a... That's a cow. These are not, in fact, pandas. Very much not a panda. I saw the little white glimpse through the bamboo. I was like, oh my gosh, pandas too. Let's go look. Nope, that's just a cow. And that down there is the rare, completely white panda. Not really. It goes bah. Oh man, these things are hard to find. Where are they? I thought they like chilling in these places. Man, bamboo forests are really hard to see through. Holy cow, there's a lot of things going on with these. There's a lot of entities and blocks. I really like how they're not centered on these, so they're kind of varied and random. I think that makes them look so much more natural out here. I thought I saw one again. It's just another sheep. You are not a panda, sir. You know, maybe we'll have to be okay without finding our panda and just get quite a bit of bamboo and send it back home with us, because we can't take a panda home with us. So I think we might have to come back out later and see if we can't find one. I've been gathering up a bunch of jungle leaves. We got quite a few stacks of stuff, which is just awesome. And I don't really have anywhere to store it right now, so I don't want my inventory getting too crazy. But I do think it will be pretty nice to have a bunch of this stuff. I grabbed one lily of the valley because I saw it and I really like it. But yeah, we got a little over 3 stacks, or a little over 2 stacks of bamboo now. Almost 3 stacks. I think that's more than enough. I am very far out here right now. I have no freaking idea which way it is back to the nether portal. I was very smart and knew exactly which direction I was going and did not wander aimlessly through the jungle. Definitely followed a very direct path of a very straight line that would not be confusing at all to get back through it. Yeah, I wish. Do some bobbing and weaving through the jungle rivers in here, and hopefully I don't kill myself and can actually find my way back. But I will see you guys as soon as we get back over there, because I think it's time to end our adventure and get back to some building for the day. I think a gatehouse would be really fun to work on. We're back in the village, and this video apparently is about the new mobs of Minecraft 1.14, because right over here we have our first cat spawning inside of the village, and oh my gosh, that is so freaking cool. I don't have any fish on me though. Buddy, I'm coming back for you. Don't you run out there. I'm coming back for you, okay? I'm gonna come find you. Did I make a fishing rod to come out here and catch a single fish? Yeah, that just happened. Let's hope that this one fish here is actually the one fish to tame this cat. I did not really think about that we could potentially need more than one fish. He managed to get down stuck here in the storage room, or they did. Let's see. What, if we can tame this one on the first fishy. I'm just going to wait for you to slow down. You're one psycho cat, dude. No, did not tame him. I have his attention now. If we just move very slowly, we've got more fish too. Oh, yes. We only needed one. I went and got 7. Hi, buddy. How are you? Oh, you're so nice now that you're not screaming all the time. We got a cool one, though. What should we name him, guys? What should we name him? Or her? Him or her? What should we name them? Now, on to building for the day, because I do want to get a good chunk of building done on this one. I was thinking we could basically take these pillars that we've created right here, these little 3x3 areas that we have a bunch of logs filled in, and create some really, really cool doorways out of it. I'm just filling this in here for now so that we don't have any villagers running out on us. Just so we can... This is going to be more or less what the doorway is. We're going to be using a lot of our trapdoors in here, and then alongside the trapdoors, we are also going to be using a spruce door right like that. And then as a way of protecting ourselves from villagers getting out into stuff where they shouldn't be, we're going to come on the outside here and add a double layer like this, so that we have to come through as a player, open that, open the door, then we can go through, but they cannot get through. Baby villagers can get out, but as I said, I don't really care. So what we're going to do here is basically build this guy all the way up a few more blocks. I'm thinking we can take this up a bit further here. That guy's going to be going like crazy trying to get up here. And then if we bring this being up to 4 high for now, I'm thinking 4 high is going to be good. And I did not mean to do that. And let's see if we can take this all the way up. Oh, my cat's over here. That's going to be really annoying. Anyways, let's take a look at this thing here. So what I was thinking was we could make a cool archway here. I want to use a lot of spruce wood on this design, and I'm almost thinking I want to move these all to being right like there. Okay, so I wanted to move those backwards a little bit so we can add a bit of an arch on both sides of this guy here. I want to make it fairly flat across the top, but I did want to come in here with some stairs right like so, and do those guys. And I did tweak all the wood colors and everything like that, so if you are seeing a few different colors and things going on, it's because I have been messing with them quite a bit. I'm honestly really happy with the current result. So I was thinking we could do something right there like that, and then basically come in here, and I totally need to get a crafting table. I always forget to build these, and that should be good for us to do what we want to at least. So what I was thinking was we could come through here with this stuff and basically just take this all the way across here, right like a so, and do a bit of a round off job there at the top, just using that little bit. And then this is, I know we're using a lot of spruce here, and I did want to consistently be using like oak and whatnot throughout, but I think for some baseboards, and I think for the gatehouse itself, spruce is going to be the way to go for us here. And what I want to do is basically narrow this stuff down so it doesn't feel so like flat. I want to make sure we have a lot of depth on this thing. So I wanted to, at the point out here where we have that guy, is I actually wanted to bring these out a bit further. So they're kind of sticking out on the front here, overhanging a bit further, giving ourselves a more of a sense of like defensibility and depth and all that good stuff there. Throwing a bunch of big words that don't really mean anything. Anyway, so I wanted to do something like that. I thought that'd be a good way to do it. And then we can bring in another set of our spruce stairs right in there. And we can do another one right like a so. And then we can do, again, these stripped spruce logs that we had on top of those. And I'm just kind of making this up as we go here. And I'm thinking this is actually going to be the platform that we're at for now. I was thinking we'd have it something like 2 wide here. I actually don't really like the idea of it being 3 wide now that I'm thinking about it. Outside of this middle section, maybe. So what we could do here is I'm thinking that we'll actually have it so we have a stair or a ladder getting us to the top, not a like stairs or anything, because I don't want the villagers to actually really be able to get up here, because there's going to be a few places where they can probably fall out. So we could do something like that, where then this point right here goes directly up, and then back here we can do, I don't really know. Let me see what I can come up with this one, get a bit of work done in here, and I'll be back. You know, I am so freaking happy we went exploring in this episode. Scaffolding is so freaking useful. Oh my gosh, I absolutely love it. And back to our build here now. I completely tore it down, and I've been rebuilding it. I really did not like what we had going on there. I've kept the middle gateway that we were kind of working on there a little bit more. And I've transformed everything else around it, bringing in some diorite in here so we can have a lighter stone wash to everything. And I think it'll be a pretty cool way that we can do this. On the backside, it looks basically the same. Please tell me you cannot go up the scaffolding, because otherwise that'll cause a lot of problems. But jumping up here, at the top, I figured a way that we could leave it a bit darker on the inside without really having to worry about it too much, is basically just placing trapdoors down everywhere where we're not going to be walking. Then outside of that, I wanted to come along here and start detailing these areas out a bit further. So I was thinking right there, we could do that guy. And then if we bring in a few more oak logs, we can basically just bring those in like this. And then bam and bam, and strip down both of those ones. And then I was thinking we could bring in an oak stair, bring another strip log, and an oak stair here again. So you can have it like an arrow slit that you can shoot out of. And that should look pretty imposing, I guess, is the idea that I'm going for here on the outside. And then if we do that here on this side as well, then bring bam, bam, and bam, and then bring our oak stairs in. That should give us a kind of a cool idea of what this front face would look like. And I didn't strip those down, but you can see the general idea. That's kind of what I'm going with here. So I think on the side, we're going to have two tower-ish type structures like that. And then I'm going to bring in just a central walkway. So let me get these towers figured out. I'll be back. I got a bit carried away here. I know we got the scaffolding in the way. Let's take this thing down and take a look at this again here. And this is looking so much cooler. Look at that. Oh my gosh, I love this. I feel like I always have a hard time building wooden gateways that look really cool and really interesting. And I feel like we finally got it with this one. There's one last little bit of things that I want to be doing to it. But before we do that, let's take a quick flyover to the top. And there's some rockets. And I wanted to show you all from the above what it's looking like right here. It's a bit more of a flattened roof out, so it's easing its way up. There's two separate roofs, so this one is a half slab going up one half slab at a time, and this one comes up one and then goes up every two. So we get this little bit of a gap in here, and I think it adds a lot of interest to the general shape of everything. That being said, we can then come into this area where I have been preparing a passageway where we can walk across the top. And what I wanted to do here was basically bring ourselves all the way up to the top of this one. And I think we can hook you on there, and then we can do something like this. Then basically bring these guys all the way across here. This is going to allow us to have a bit of a walkway, covered walkway area down here, while also still bringing in a bit more of that oak slab color that we have going on, so we can get the oak structure back in here, and we can still see through everything going along there. I was thinking on the ends, though, to make these a bit more attached into everything and so it doesn't feel so floaty, is basically, oh, I did not mean to do that. Do that guy right in there, and then we can do bam, get rid of these, bam. And I always forget that you don't want to use the strip logs in there. I guess we didn't strip it. We stripped it on that side. I'm going to have to fix that. All right, there we go. This feels much more completed. We have lanterns on both sides, so this whole thing should be lit up and active, but in here anyways it is all trapdoor, so it's totally fine. Coming out to the back though, we do have a small way for ourselves to get up to the top, which I think is so cool. We have a bit of a ladder structure there. We got to figure out what the rest of the wall is going to be looking like throughout this whole area. I do want to terraform this out a bit more maybe, so we can have that a bit safer and more defined in there. Let's take all those guys down. Watch all the scaffolding falling down from the top. One thing I wanted to mess with in here that would also be for adding in a few more workstations was bringing in some barrels along the base of this. I feel like they can add to like a reinforced look, so the wood looks very, very much reinforced at the bottom of these pillars, and we can use that a bit to our advantage here to allow ourselves to get a bit of extra detail on here for one. And then also some more fisherman workplaces, because, you know, obviously fishermen are going to be everywhere in our village. We've already committed to that. So let's move forward with it even farther. And in the night, this thing actually does look very, very cool. I'm super happy with this one. I think we're going to have to call it there for today, though. Let me go ahead and find a comment or question today. I'll be back with you. And there we go. Thank you all so much for watching today's episode. Man, it's been so much fun working on this freaking gatehouse here. I'm very happy with this one. Gathering up all those new blocks, getting berry bushes, getting bamboo, and all that stuff. I feel like I'm finally a 1.14 Minecraft player. Anyways, with that, our comment or question of the day is coming in from Erasmus Rowe. They're saying, I found this channel a week ago, and I've watched the whole Let's Play from start to now. Wow, dude, that's a lot of videos. You've really inspired me to get back into Minecraft after 3 years. You're an incredible builder. Keep up the grind. I got a question for you all. How many of you have recently started coming back into Minecraft? I feel like it's been a crazy resurgence of the Minecraft community. I just think that is so freaking awesome. So how many of you guys are recently jumping back into the world or into the game, and how many of you have been sticking around here since forever? I guess another question, when did you all start playing Minecraft? I think I started back in like beta or like late alpha, and it's been so cool watching the game grow and all of that awesome stuff. So thank you all so much for enjoying this journey with me here and all that good stuff. Next episode, we're going to come in and talk about a bunch of lighting things that we can do and work on defending our village here a bit more, because it's secure from the outside with our rinky-dinky wooden wall going all the way around, and we got to finish that thing up and make it look a little bit better. Anyways, thank you all so much for watching today's episode. Please hit that like button if you did enjoy. Subscribe if you're new, and I will catch you on the flip side.